Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 4 and we are of course in Erin with Rean. Finally, after everything that happened, we finally got him back.
Okay.
And of course, our goal for today is getting out of town, but before we do that is we need to talk to everyone. We don't want to miss anything, we want to check out the store, see if there's anything that we can get to improve our outfits. And of course, then we're gonna go. So, let's continue where we left off yesterday. We only did basically the main building and the clearing up there, so on to the next building. Ah, looks like you Thor's kids have managed to reunite with each other at last. This calls for a celebration. Then again, I guess there's a lot of your old classmates that are still unaccounted for. I hope they're alright. I know you must be worried about them. Ah, so you're leaving soon. Are you sure you're going to be alright, Rean? Thanks to you, yes, I feel fine. I'm really grateful for you taking care of my students while I wasn't here. Oh, that is sweet of you to say. These kids are practically family to me now. I don't mind looking after them whenever needed. Hey, you're making us sound like a bunch of hopeless children that need supervision. We're the ones who had to save you, remember? Yeah, you ain't exactly the picture of a responsible adult. Well, not to mention, she was helping us with the whole rescue operation, not babysitting us. Well, that's beside the point. I'm your instructor, aren't I? It's my job to look out for you guys. Oh, Instructor Rean, I must say that overprotective side of yours is just adorable. There she goes again. Well, it's nice to see you all cheered up. You should know, the Soul Shrine is one of the most ancient of its kind. It's connected to a massive spirit vein. There's got to be some reason behind them calling you there at this point in time. Make sure you're all ready to go and be prepared for anything. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have to do a lot of fighting when we get there. Who knows, maybe because of the rivalries, which I think is basically pitting all the fine knights against each other. Maybe looking who's worthy of accepting the power of the Great One. But yeah, we'll see what the story tells us when we get there. The gnomes mentioned the rivalry of the Seven, right? If that's the case, well, it's better if you see it for yourself. Make sure you're all ready to go and be prepared for anything. Well, that is the idea. I already did the exchange. Oh wait, magic cuisine. And paradise pie. Just good to have this one with us. Why not? Let's take upstairs first before we interact with them. And in case you're wondering, I haven't managed to beat Rose yet. She's a lot tougher than she seems, that old biddy. But yeah, one day I will get her cards. Glad to see you, Randy. A kid? Well, it's about time you showed up. I'm really digging this new look of you. You're upped your game since I saw you last. Well, it's probably just the clothes. They were custom made, apparently. Oh, right. I guess we're going to be working with you too, then. Let me make up for a lack of proper introductions yesterday. I'm Ren Bright. I believe you and my father are practitioners of the same school. Really? As in Lieutenant General Cassius Bright. Oh, I've never met him myself, but my master used to talk about him a lot. I'm Rean Schwarzer. A pleasure to meet you, Ren. And thanks for the help before. Oh, you're welcome. He doesn't seem phased at all. He's a lot calmer than I expect him to be. Something about him reminds me of Loe, though. I should probably keep an eye on him. Oh, and I think this is the first time the two of us have met in person. I only caught a glimpse of you back in Crossbell. And that exactly was the glimpse when we were in the train driving past. Something seems a little different though. Did you happen to change your hairstyle since then? I sure did. I can hardly believe it's already been 3 months since all that birdcage stuff. My name's Kia Bennings, and nice to finally meet you in person, Rean. Good to have you with us, Kia. I'm really grateful for all the help you've given us so far. Oh, it's no problem. You're the key to all our possible futures, Rean. So, if there's anything else I can do for you, go ahead and ask. Am I really that important? Trust her. Kiddo's got a sixth sense about this stuff. Oh, I must be some kind of holdover from when she was a septarian. Yeah, 'cause that's something you hear about every day. Oh, at this point, I don't think we have any choice but to believe it. To be clear, does that mean Instructor Rean's return has cleared a path to saving the future? Oh, sorry, I can't see that far ahead. I just know we have a chance now. It all comes down to what you guys decide to do next. That's what will open up the way forward. Oh. Well, there's only one place we can go, to where Crow Ambrose is waiting. He also pilots a Divine Knight, yeah? Well, that's not all. He was a member of Class 7 in his day too. Guess things are starting to heat up, huh? Yeah, this is where our story really starts. Randy, Agit, thank you so much for everything. Don't mention it. Ah, come on. No need to be so formal. We're way past that now. Alright, whatever you say. No, not done yet. Are you two planning to go back to the Bobcat too? Yeah, I'm gonna search West Erebonian next. Still haven't had word from Tida or Scherzard. Oh, I'll be heading east to meet up with Estelle and the others. I'll see what I can find out from there. Let's keep each other posted if we learn anything new. Oh, sounds good to me. I wonder where Tida is now. Well, she's besides a very important person. Hopefully she's with everyone else from the branch campus. Agreed. We still have yet to find a few of them, not to mention Instructor Toa. Yeah, but thankfully, Tida and Toa, we've seen them. They are okay. At the very least, I find it unlikely that the government would risk harming Tida. Even if she has been captured, they treat her well for the circumstances. You really know how to take in the whole picture, don't you, judges? It's nice to meet a different kind of genius for once. I'll keep an eye out for Tida too. Then maybe, when this all blows over, we can have a tea together. I have some delicious Eastern blends I've been saving. Plus, we could even play some cards together. Oh, that sounds lovely. I get the feeling you make for a fun opponent. Yeesh, I wouldn't want to get caught in the middle of those two going at it. Yes, I'm glad we're on their side. On our side. Tida ain't a pushover or anything. She overcame so much during the incident in Liberal. I'll try to dig up some more info on Shiro too while I'm at it. I'll contact you if I find out anything. That'll be great, thanks. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more about Scherzard, because she looked great and I loved her character in the older games. There's no doubt that Muse and I are different kinds of geniuses. Let's have tea together someday. Doesn't that sound enjoyable? That actually does. So, will you two be going back to the Bobcat too? Yep, I'm off to search East Erebonia next, but Kiddo here is gonna have them drop her off back in Crossbell once she's wrapped things up. Well, that's only if I can find some clue about where Tia might be. Oh, I wish there was something I could do to help. Hey, don't take so much onto your plate, Uni. You've got your own part in this you gotta take care of. Let me handle Teotot. You just focus on finding Towa and the other students. See you later, Yuna. I'll let you know the second we learn anything new. Oh, down to the second, huh? Well, we'll stay on the lookout for Tio too, whenever we can. Say hi to Lloyd for me when you get home, Kia. Oh, you got it. Maybe you two will even get the chance to meet up again sometime. That would be amazing. One protagonist to the other. That'll be nice. It's weird trying to imagine Lloyd and Instructor Rean getting along. True, and I suppose they have no reason to fight now that all the motivation factors are resolved. That is indeed true. Anyway, we'll probably end up running into each other again. Let's both be careful out there for now, got it? See you later, Yuna. I'll let you know as soon as we learn anything new. Okay, take care, Kia. Definitely take care. I have to thank you, Principal Aurelia. I mean, General Le Guin. I understand how much of a risk it must have been for you to help us. Oh, it was nothing. Now that you are feeling more up to it, how about you join me for a drink? They're absolutely exquisite. Not that I'd expect any less out of one of Purple Lightning's recommendations. Oh, oh, this one's flavor is sprigs of lavender. Ain't that something? It's got such a refined taste to it, and so refreshing. You can just want to put it down, of course. That means you're gonna get a little bit tipsy. I'll pass. It's still early in the day, and I've got my students to think of. Laura, V, what are you guys drinking? Same thing as Sarah. Except mine's booze-free. I'm also sticking with the non-alcoholic version. I may be old enough to drink now, but I see no reason to get inebriated during the day. I've tried the non-alcoholic one before. Can't I understand why it's such a hit in comparison? Well, we've built up quite a tolerance ourselves. It takes much more to cut loose sometimes. So, it's lavender ale then? Kind of want to try it myself, but I don't know if I'd really like how it tastes. Drinks of that nature are commonly quite bitter. I don't see the point in them. Oh, bitterness has its own charm, you know? Like with green tea. Personally, I don't have a problem with it. I guess kiddies just don't understand classier tastes. To be honest, I'm with Muse on this, cause when I'm at work, I do tend to drink a lot of green tea. Mainly because that's the only tea they have at my job that is decent. And I'm not a big fan of coffee. I do work for a coffee company, but I only drink it in case of an emergency, when I have to wake up. No other times. Oh, who asked you? You're in no position to lecture us on sophistication, Ash. Just like the old times. It does sound like a pretty interesting drink though. Might want to come back and try it some other time. Oh, you definitely should if we can. I've always kind of wanted to share a drink with a general actually. Don't worry though, I'm not going to overdo it or anything. Sure. Trying it like this, ale's not as bad as I thought it would be. The boss is more of a bourbon type. Well, anyway, I have to wait till I'm old enough for anything that actually has alcohol in it. Yeah, she's still a little bit too young. And her hair is not yet long enough. Ale has never been a passion of mine, but the lavender flavor makes this quite refreshing. I'm glad I took a chance to try something new. Oh, I don't mean to overly assertive about this matter, but I'd be an honor to share a drink with you in the near future, Schwarzer. Well, the honor would be all mine. Although, I really don't know how long I'd be able to keep up with you. I can imagine she would give Rean, well, let's say, a pretty hard time when it comes to alcohol, because she is trained. If she's used to drinking with Sarah, yeah, we know that she's at least comparable to her. I think even Sarah can drink Rean under the table if you wanted to. Well, even with Rean here, we're still not allowed to go into the storage. Fine. Oh, you must be about to set out, instructor. Do you like the outfit? Oh, I do, thank you. Wait, are you the one who made it? Oh, that was all, Master. I just helped a little. Oh, this really is one in a lifetime gift. I'll make sure I use it wisely. Oh, it's really quite a trifle, but your gratitude means a lot. You have many good people supporting you. Be sure to treasure them in turn as you walk the long road ahead. Thank you, ma'am, I will. No matter where I go, the same lesson is waiting for me. Oh, I think perhaps the instructor has some reflecting to do. Gee, You think maybe he'll learn to be a little more self-aware? Alright, that's enough from the peanut gallery. I think eventually he'll learn his lesson, and he's slowly getting there, but somewhere I think he still needs another, let us say, session. Another learning opportunity. Jeez, talk about the third degree, but I'm truly blessed. Masters recognize some of my progress. She's going to start teaching me divination. Oh, I'm only going to instructing you on the fundamentals, to be clear. Also, I'm doubling the length of your practice sessions starting today. Surely you can handle that much by now, yes? Yes, Master, I'll do my best. Witch training seems to be really tough. It certainly does. Oh, it's no big deal, but I'd be overjoyed if you make good use of it. That no-good Vida finally showed herself, and that's enough for me. The sacrifice has returned, and the scales of destiny have started to tip slightly. We're nearing a turning point in history. We need to be ready ourselves. That is very true, and if it's all up to us, we'll make sure everything turns out okay. Because I'm guessing if it doesn't, it's game over. Oh, are you all on your feet already? You don't look bad for a guy who slept like a rock for a day straight. Guess Alder's potions must have done the trick. Oh, I guess so. I feel like I should thank you again for everything you've done for me. Oh, don't worry about it, dear. It's really Emma and the Elder who did most of the work. The path destiny has laid out for you is a complex one and full of hardship. But do not despair. You're back with us now, and that counts for a lot. Thank you. I intend to do whatever I can to turn things around. I haven't completely given up yet. Well now, that's good to hear. This is a little farewell gift for me. I'll be praying for your success. Yes, give me droplets. Hexen clan potions, huh? Thank you, ma'am. We really appreciate all the help. Oh, don't mention it, dear. I'm just sorry we can't do more. What she said. All of us here in Erin consider you friends at this point. You'll get a warm welcome here anytime you stop by. Count on it. Well, we'll be sure to take you up on that. Oh, thanks again, Alder and Yukas. Looks like our plan was a rousing success. This calls for a celebration. Operation Jormungandr, Operation Mill Mirage. Sure is a lot going on in the outside world. This is where we really make our stand against the Twilight, and the worst is yet to come. Sounds like a very bad political message. The worst is yet to come. Yes, it is. Once I catch my breath, I'll get right out there and see if I can get any info that might help. Thank you very much. Oh, we're all so relieved you got your instructor back. There are still plenty of problems we need to deal with, but at least that's one victory in the books. I wish you the best of luck from here on. You'll always be a welcome guest here. Thank you very much. Yeah, we definitely need a few more. Definitely need to restock on these, but let's wait till we go by the other shops, and if we can plan in like that. And in between the episodes, after we visit the stores, I'll make sure to see how we can divide our income the best to our abilities with all the items we might need. Because there might be a master quartz and some other things we might want to get our hands on. I finally get to see the Ashen Knight, and that's the condition he's in. I'm sorry. Maybe if I'm more skilled. Hey, don't apologize, boy. His condition reflects the state of his awakener. There was nothing you could have done. It all goes back to the gnomes and their rivalries, right? This is no time to sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Just gotta get back on your feet and do what you can. You're right. I hope you can give Velamar another look over next time we're here. Sure thing. I'll tune him up anytime you want. I got a reputation to live up after all. What are these two talking about? I'm finding it hard to follow myself, but it seems pretty certain that there's something in the shrine on Brionia Island. Yeah, that we definitely know. Not all spirit shrines are created equal. The ones that sprung up in the west are right up there with the best of them. back in the day, they were referred as the Holy Shrines. According to the legend, they reside in separate dimensions. It's said that the Divine Knight slumbering within them in long time past. But that's ancient history now. You might as well get to check them out for yourselves. Yeah, we got the most important one. We didn't get to use the stones we made. That's good. It means we don't have to make new ones. No new master. These are the same weapons we had before. Equipment is worse too. Good. No more EB Charge 3. I don't think we ever had the one. They're very expensive though. I'm thinking we might be good on equipment, so that means we can restock on our healing supplies. So that's good.
There's a school.
I know. It's time for Rean to get back into fishing.
Got a bite. Nice. It's a whopper.
It's a lot of things, Rean, but whopper is not the word.
There. Got a bite. Nice. Not bad at all.
Yeah, definitely not bad. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Because there's still a lot of fishing to be done out there in the world. Well, according to what I believe at least, there's going to be at least 3 acts. Means that we are at least, well, at least, yeah, like a third along in the game. It could be more, but I think 3 acts would fit nicely considering how much time we spent in this game already.
Okay.
So it means there's still like a lot of fish out there for us to catch. And I want to know more about all sort of things, like how to turn Loki into a full-fledged familiar, just like Celine. Wow, do you get all that power inside you? I can sense it, a deep black darkness. I've never felt anything like this before. Nice to meet you too. What's with this kid? I know, right? She's a peculiar one for sure. Her interest in Instructor Rean seems to know no bounds, though I suppose that isn't particularly of note. Nope. There's a lot of female characters that really like him, kids and adults alike. I want to learn so much more. Hey, who are you anyway? How did you get all that power inside of you? Well, look at those sparkling eyes. I'm not sure what to say. Just be honest and answer best as you can. Ah, whoa, is this ignorant cults? Ooh, they've got the Kindle for Garna too. Ooh, all these books have been penned by the church. Pretty audacious to have them sitting on the shelves like this. Oh, you say that, but you don't seem to be outraged as at seeing them here. Well, the owner's got a true scholar's zest for forbidden text. That being said, I don't believe these have any information in them that's truly dangerous, though. Oh, you don't get a chance like this every day. Maybe I'll just pick this one up, or... Oh, they're so expensive. I'm starting to wish I'd gotten Kevin to bring back everything from the Recluse Cube. I guess I'll just have to save up every spare mirror I can until I can afford them. And this guy works for the church? Up to now, he's only shown us his good proper side, but... Second Dominion, Thomas Lysander.
Ah, hello everyone. You seem like you're ready to head off.
Rosine.
Why, hello there. I'm so glad to see you've recovered, Rean.
Thanks, Rosine. It helped a lot that you came to assist us back there. And Instructor Thomas, thank you for helping us by using the petition. Oh, not at all. It was only possible because all of you were the ones inside of it. In that respect, I do think it's really thanks to Gaius and the new Class VII. I'd say their strength was the largest factor, including the presence of the Panzer soldiers. Really, we didn't do all that much. Our efforts had minimal impact compared to everyone else's. Well, never underestimate what the power of love can do. Anyway, that ship, the Merkaba. It's a ship that belongs to the Grolsritter, isn't it? That's right. It is given to Dominions like Gaius and myself to help us in course of our Grolsritter duties. In addition to the engine specs being a bit over the top, it even has a state-of-the-art facilities and weapons included. I only just inherited it from Barkhorn, so I'm still getting used to it. That's part of the reason I wanted Rosine to come. The backup she provided was essential. Oh, I'm just glad I could help. That's great. It's comforting knowing that we have you on our side. Instructor Thomas, will you be heading back to your Merkaba? Oh yes, I'll be covering the eastern portion of the Empire, as well as working together with the Grolsritter headquarters. Out of the 12 Merkabas we have, 4 of them were supposed to join us. But the 4th and 9th Dominions, along with their Merkabas, were called away to respond to other threats. Well, I guess there are problems all over the continent, not just in Erebonia. Oh, it seems to be the case. I'll try to get hold of any useful information I can while I'm at it. Right now, I'm just glad you're back with us, Rean. It is a load of my mind. You never really stop worrying about your old students. Thank you, Instructor Thomas. Oh, it really is great to have you back with us. Yeah, nostalgia abound. I do love the fact that Rean still calls him Instructor Thomas, even though that's been such a long time ago. Oh, I'll be working here to provide backup for Gaius. Still, it makes me happy to be able to talk with you again. The situation seems dire, I know, but it's not without hope. We can't give up. Oh, this story is fantastic. A true goldmine of knowledge. An oasis. I guess I'll just have to save up every spare mirror I can. Until I can afford some of these. I'm just glad you're having fun. Good. Well, I get that Thomas and Rosine are part of the Grolsritter, but honestly, they haven't changed a bit since I knew them back at Thor's. Well, I get what you mean. Father Thomas has always been obsessed with history, and Rosine was constantly helping with the church in Trista. It was thanks to them that I awoke to my true calling as a Grolsritter as early as I did. And their presence in my life, as well as all that happened with Father Barkhorn, was thanks to the hand of Aidios and the wind. Well, you seem to have found your place, that's for sure. He definitely did. And I think it would prove to be very, very useful in the future. Oh, so young Master Schwarzer. I hear you're leaving us. Yes, everyone has been a huge help. I can't thank you enough. Oh, no guiding the Awakeners, merely our duty. I fear your really hardships have only just begun. To continue onwards, even if it means having to become the sacrifice. Do be careful. Try not to be too reckless. Thank you for your concern. Oh, Instructor. I wonder if there's something we can do for him. Yeah, me too. In all honesty, you guys being here means so much to him already. More than you can ever realize. So yeah, you're already doing that. Oh, Jingo said she'll be leaving with the rest of you. Oh, I wish I could have taught her a little more history, but I knew she wouldn't be staying here forever. And as talented as she is, I'm sure she'll manage just fine, no matter where she goes. Perhaps I should prepare some kind of parting gift for her. Yeah, why not? Yeah, this is what we were wearing. Anything else that... Ooh, Rean's glasses. Oh, we definitely have to have that. New issue. And lots of hair. And I'm buying this knowing that will we ever wear it? Probably not. But if you ever feel like having an episode dedicated to just showing off all their clothing and all the different things, then we might be doing it. Ooh. A witch? That's the card that dear old Rose is using. So can I use it against her? That is actually quite interesting. Alright, let's hit it back up on our bombs. Start off with 5. So expensive enough. And let's leave the rest for the money for where we're going next. Because we might need them. Anything interesting? Not yet, but the items are definitely getting better. But this is nothing that I would spend my fish on. At least not yet. Alright, good. Well, looks like you three got a pretty good soak in. Yep, couldn't pass up the opportunity. No kidding, it feels like a new man thanks to that bath. I should hope so. You take to hot springs like a slovenly old foggy, aching all over. Oh, and what's wrong with that? Some of us have day jobs and running us ragged, you know? You guys. To be fair, it's hard not to let yourself go once you settle in. You're telling me. Well, anyway, not to get all prim and proper on you guys, but I wanted to extend my thanks. Oh, come on, Rean. You know we couldn't do a thing without you. Oh, just relax yourself. Enjoy some luxury for once. Oh my, it really is sweet how well you all get along. There truly is something precious about it. Good old times, that's definitely what it is. My chest feels lighter now that Class 7 has you back. It's good to see you, Rean. It's good to see you too, Yusuf. Yeah, I think the fact that we also got Million back, even if this just in the shape of her short sword form, I think that is helping him too. I'm sure of it. Oh, I don't remember the last time I felt this energetic. It's far from over, but I'm glad that at least you're back with us. Don't you think Yusuf likes teasing me a little too much? Hey, it's not really like we were at Thor's. He's not mean about it anymore. That is true. Yeah, and that's the biggest difference, isn't it? Like, he loves to tease, and not just him, but everybody, but the people that react strongly, of course they be teased more. That's basically what keeps him going. QQ? Oh dear, he's rather worried of you, isn't he? It's an understandable stance to take, given the circumstances. Sorry to scare you like that, little guy. No harm intended. I guess he must be a familiar. Looks like he's watching over the hot springs. QQQ. I think he wants to show you over to the hot springs. Damn still, what a bro. Well, he's offering after all. Maybe we could take a dip before we head out. No, definitely. Gotta say, I never thought they'd have a hot spring here, of all places. Not so sure how I feel about indulging like this right before we leave, though. Well, you certainly seem to be enjoying it from where we're sitting. You couldn't be soaking in it any harder if you were a sponge. I'm still not over this whole mixed bathing thing. Well, the coverage of these towels is near identical to that of a swimsuit. Well, besides, Instructor Rean is a hot springs paradise local. I imagine one might find him a bit more immune than most. But if, say, an unfortunate accident were to occur, with maybe a bit of skin-to-skin for a good measure, it would be a different story, I concur. Oh, Muse, cut it out. And you, Ellie, stop playing along. My, and I thought I was a hot spring fanatic. Oh, sorry, Principal Le Guin. Looks like we beat you to the punch. Are you two here for a soak too? Yep, we want to go in one last time. We've been to some fun places, yes, but certainly none so nice as these springs. Oh, I have been here a good half dozen times since yesterday myself. It could easily have fit double figures had you awoken a little later. Well, I can't say I blame you. Well, good to see they don't mind bearing themselves. Unlike you chicks, the Rakshasas actually got something to bear. Their principal's presence certainly is overwhelming. Oh darn, I suppose we'll have to wait until next time to stand a chance. A one-track mind as usual, I see. Well, if it makes you feel any better, yours have gotten pretty big too, you know. I'm certainly no match for you, Lady Mildine over there, by any standard. Kia, shush! Not in front of the guys! Oh, it's different for everyone, Ren. You still have some time to get there. I concur. I estimate that both of you still have a 2-year grace period before we can properly judge. I wonder if anyone will notice if I just make my way out now. You're so innocent. It's making me cringe. After getting out, everyone enjoyed some coffee milk and fruit milk, courtesy of the owner of the inn. They then hung out a bit longer before parting ways. Thor's unity rating increased. Yes, of course it would. Nothing left behind? I think that's it. I think we've done everything now here. Do we want to check out the... This obelisk takes us out to the woods, right? Yes, it's the other side of the Ishtma Great Forest, an expansive woodland that can only be described as fairy tale-esque. Oh, this could be the perfect spot for a little teacher-student date? But I suppose we don't have much time to explore right now. We should probably hold off on exploring for now. We need to finish up our task and head to the rendezvous point. Alright, so we cannot go to the labyrinth to check out if there's another phase, so there probably isn't. Would also mean that that's probably the reason why there is no new equipment or weapons, because there's no need for it at the moment. But yeah, for now I think I'm gonna leave it here. On the next one we're gonna go to the rendezvous point, because I think we are done here at Erin. I think we're ready to go and set out. So on the next one we're going out there. We're gonna explore and see where we're gonna go next, but we'll end up at Brionia Island at some point, because that is where we're gonna learn more about the rivalries and probably meet up with Crow. And who knows, that might mean we have to fight him for whatever reason. We just have to be ready. So until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Until then, bye bye.